In a quiet, desolate town in western Russia, whispers began to circulate. Graves were being desecrated. Coffins unearthed. Corpses missing. Some burial plots were found completely empty, just a hollow shell where the dead once rested. At first, authorities assumed it was the work of grave robbers. But as more reports surfaced, things took a sinister turn. One night, a villager spotted a man digging deep in the forest. Mud covered him from head to toe, and beside him lay a bundle no bigger than a baby. Startled, the villager fled and called the police. The next day, investigators followed the trail. What they discovered was more horrifying than anything they could have imagined. Inside a small, weathered house on the edge of town, the rooms were filled with what looked like dolls. Some sat at the dinner table, some lounged on the couch, others slept in small makeshift beds. But these weren't dolls. They were corpses. Dozens of them. Dressed in children's clothing. Painted faces. Wigs. Some had glass eyes inserted into their sockets to give them a lifelike appearance. Each of these bodies had been carefully exhumed, preserved, decorated, and lived with. The man behind it all? A nearly 50-year-old historian. An expert on funerary culture. Highly intelligent, widely published, and respected in academic circles. But socially, he was a recluse. Never married. Lived alone after his parents passed. And no one, not a single soul, knew what he was doing in secret. During interrogation, he confessed. He had exhumed 47 graves. All young girls. He wasn't defiling them, he said. He was saving them. Their souls were still wandering, he claimed. I brought them out of the cold, dark earth. I gave them a second life. He went on to describe his methods: drying powders, salt, homemade preservatives. Every corpse was treated with care. He'd talk to them, eat beside them, celebrate their birthdays. The most disturbing part? His journals. I heard her whisper from the corner of the room. One entry read. She blinked last night. I think she smiled at me. Another entry said, she remembers me. She called me by name. Eventually, investigators discovered the origin of it all: a childhood friend. A girl who died when she was only 13. He never forgave the world for taking her. Never let go of the pain. He believed that with a mix of science and ritual, she would come back to him. In one of his most chilling experiments, he filled a corpse's skull with electronic components, hoping to reboot her soul. In court, he was declared mentally unfit. No jail. No trial. He was sent to a psychiatric facility for life. But some still wonder. Was he truly insane? Or did he finally reunite with the one he had always waited for? What do you believe?